So. Hi again, back once again with a stream from Atom Fishing. Uh, I am still at this area, but now I have gone from this pond to river Ipa, or how it's pronounced. IPA, IPA, well. Um, and as always, sorry for any background noise, sorry for my bad English and so on. Feel free to comment, share, like, subscribe, and you know the drill. I really appreciate if you give a like or a comment, if you have some suggestions or so on. You who may have seen my stream earlier, you know that I don't do like lots of reading for the games. I like to explore and try to figure out things for myself. So if you have fished in this game and you have played this game and you know lots of things and so on, have that in mind that I am trying to figure it out while I playing. So don't. Yeah, well, you can laugh if I'm doing crazy stuff, doing it wrongly. You laugh if you like, but remember, I'm trying to figure things out for myself. I'm not the one who read the guides. Sometimes I'm go for a guide when I'm really stuck and check out how I can move on. And sometimes if I wonder if something is possible that I like to do, then I can read up about it. But mostly I try to not do that. Enough about that. Well, now as I said, I am at the river Ipa, and well, uh, let's see. I have just thrown out two times here, and I got bird, but this was in the night. Now it's in the morning. I'm going to try different baits. I know I can get some. I know I can get burbots here, and now I having the bunch worm. So I'm going to just stay at this point at this time, throw out, and see what I can get. It's not that deep here. I think I will throw it a little bit further out, maybe into the middle. I will keep it at the same depth. I will put it to the bottom now, just to see how deep it is. Oh, something is biting when I were lowering it down. I think I got something now on the burns, on the worms here. Let's see what it is. It's another bird, but a small one. I guess you get small ones on the worms. So let's throw it out again and let's see. I will see how deep it is. And you see it's drifting. I will. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Let's see, at least 1 meter. It must be. Oh, hitting the bottom there. Doing it too fast. Just above the bottom, I will be try to keep this maybe up a little bit. Around 1 meter, I will have it. So we see what we get. I will try. Well, let's say I will try 5 casts with different baits. If I haven't got anything in like 3 minutes or so on one bait, I will switch. I will recast sometimes because I'm noticed that if you don't get a bite, Then I just pull in and recast it. I can get a bite. But I don't. I used to wait at least a minute or two before I recast. And we got our time up in the corner and also the local time here in the middle. And also the frames per second. So so let's see. If I can get anything else than the Burbot. I think I said Burbank. But that's another thing. So, oh, here we go. Wonder what we could get now. If we get it, let's zoom in a little bit more. Come on, take the bite. Something is dragging it to the bottom at least. So just waiting for it to give a better indication that something is really on. Like now, not a big thing. Yes. So I have now. Is it a burbot again? Yeah, is it burbot again? A small one, really small. On other occasion when standing over here, no, I will not go for the pond. I think they winners, or they are that compete in that are using ground bait. That's my new theory about those who are. Oh, that was not good. I think I need to recast it over in that area. So, oh, something bites directly. Oh, that took it to the bait quite fast, but not a big fish. I guess it may be a small burbot again. That's a little bit strange because burbots often bites at night. So in this area, it seems like they are biting on the bunch worms at the daytime. Just correct. Oh, we got something. I guess this is another one. Maybe a little bit small, bigger, but not that big. Maybe just under 1 kilogram. So let's see. It's another burbot. Oh, it wasn't half a cream. A little bit over half. I wonder if that was 5 cast with this. Yeah, I think it was. So let's change to bloodworms. If I'm mistaken me now, what the heck, doesn't matter, one or more cost. I do not write it down, and let's take it up a notch from the bottom like that. Strange, because at that place I'm using T, I have been recasting it to the same spot, and that was the spot I had 1 meter. Now it's 80 centimeters, but well, this is at least the first cast with the bloodworm. So let's see if we can get anything with bloodworms in this area. I suppose you can get fish here with bloodworms, but maybe not in just this place. So this is going to be interesting to see what we can get, if we get something. And time is 1932 there, so I will for free. I will recast it in 1 minute or so. Maybe I will keep it at. I try to keep it at the same time or same depth, same time. I try to keep it in the same time, and I have created a time machine that allows me to do that. Well, sometimes I have trouble finding the correct words, as I said earlier, and said it so many times. I think you can get tench in this area as well, and I know that tench likes bloodworms. I know they like also are like the bunchworms. Well, they like lots of things, but I know they like bloodworms. So who knows? But and now my cat is trying to talk to me as he often do. I will recast it. As I said, sometimes just recasting it to the same area and you get a bite, but you don't know. Maybe I can't get anything on. Oh, something is taking now. You see, and that is at the same spot I were earlier. So let's see what it is. Something small. And let's see what it is. Get it up, and now it's bugged. Now getting it. Personal record, a tench. Oh, that was not a big one. That was under a half kilogram tench. That was a small one. I know they can be up to. Well, I've seen people getting up to. Last night one did get. You see it now, same spot, and the depth has changed. So this is strange. And so one guy getting 7 kilograms tench, so a half kilogram. It's not something to celebrate. At least I got it. It was my personal record because it was my first. And let's move some fishes to fish tank 2. So in this location now I have got 3 kilograms, 3.5, almost 4 kilograms. But you see how small, if you look at my other stream from earlier from the other side on the pond, I get a burbot that was over, well, I think the biggest I got so far was 3.5 kilogram or something. It just was just under, no, it was 3 kilograms and not something, because it was just under. I have a quest for a burbot that I need 3 kilogram and 197 and I got one right under that, but I haven't got big one before. I wonder if I can see records here. Let's see. I want to see my records. I wonder if it's even possible to. And let's see. Burbot total. Personal record one. No. Oh, that's what the bream here. Here you go. 3 kilograms and 174. That's my biggest one. So that was right under that I needed. So, but this area seems to have only small. At least with the I'll recast now. I have talked so much, so I've got plenty of minutes there. This area seems to have small, at least where I am now, have small burbot. So if you're fishing for burbots, I suggest you go to small bricks and just around so you can see the fire. You should stand about this area and go so you see the fire right over. It's a fireplace. It's a fire on the other side. When you, that's the location I found so far to be best for burbots. I have got them on other locations as well, but that is best. And of course at night. So and my cat is quite annoying at this moment. He's that sometimes. Uh, well, that's that doesn't give anything. I will recast. Let's see here. I will recast. Sorry, I had to go check out my cat. So there we go. Hopefully, if I don't, I think this is my third cast with the bloodworms. But if I don't get anything now, I do think I will. I will just let it float. Oh, I will recast it. No, free cast. I recast one more time so I get at least four. Because I said I were trying going to try 5 times on each, so I guess 4 times will do on this bloodworm, at least here with this depth. You can, of course, I think at least you can lower the friction and or open it so it can drift, but and wait till 1942. It sounds like it. Well, back in 1942 they were a war. And you see I'm half the burbot gives quite good experience, so at least in my opinion. Maybe there are other fishes that well, sorry, I were stuck in reading the chat. There we got some that's someone that's has been asking for everything, everything. Is I seen him earlier as well. He asked where to do that, what to have, what to do, everything, and sometimes I wonder why people are even playing games when they must have it everything handed to them. I totally agree with nobody. Funny name. Why play this game if you want everything handed to you? I understand if you want stuck and you want to get progression and ask or read up, but asking for about almost everything in a game, well, then you don't really like the game. I think you that's my opinion. Let's try bread. Let's see here. I must keep track on what I have tried. Uh, Bloodworms and bunchworms. So I will go from well I take bread. I wonder if I can get anything on bread. So let's prove it out. Same place. As I said, of course, if we stuck or want progression, is quite understandable that people read up. But when you ask and read up about everything, then why don't create a bot that fish for you as well, or play the game, whatever game it is. But I noticed that I'm an old man. No, I'm not that old, but quite old. I played games since I was young, and we had fun with games. Back in the Commodore 64 and Amiga time, where there were no guides. There were you played in your trial and error and enjoyed the game. The game lasted a long time, and you got frustrated. You played other games, and you went back to that game, and you felt happy when you solved something. I managed to do that, and something you have maybe tried for weeks, and suddenly you realized you should do that way, and you know. Nowadays, there are so many people playing games uh, that well, there are so many playing games, but they are taking every shortcut they can, and that makes me sometimes wonder if they really like the game at all, or what why they play it. If you, why don't get a cheat engine and run cheats? Because when we have follow a guide, for example, from the first step into a game till you haven't played the game. You have followed the descriptions and followed the guide. It's like writing with if you know the if you write, there are some writings you can do with dots. Follow the dots. So, yes, I know it sounds like ranting, and no, but it isn't. It's just my opinion, because there are, in my opinion, too much of it. Everyone do what they please. Of course, they play the game the way they want. And as I said, I have also checked guides sometimes, but yeah, it's my opinion. I think I have said it earlier in other streams as well, but it's a occurring thing, because when it's one thing when you go and read up about it, you put effort at least to browse and search all the guide, all the wikis for all the games there is out there. But just go into a game and start asking everyone in the chat everything. That starts to be annoying, because sometimes even I've seen this so many times. If they don't get an answer, then they start to be rude. Uh, that's for me is quite well, funny is not the right word, but a little bit funny, because they asking other people trying to play the game and are occupied by playing, maybe don't have the time to sit in the chat and ask every answer every questions, and if someone is asking 20 questions, finally people will stop answering, because they know we are not going to be able to play the game. We are some kind of support or wiki box. Yeah, enough about that. Yes, but I sometimes I need to have my little rants about things as well. And let's see. I have other things I can talk about while trying. This is my third cast now. With I think it's my third cast. I try to keep track, but I think it's my third cast with bread, and I think I don't even going to go with number 4 on bread. This location seems not to be able to get anything, so I wait a little while just and then switch bait. Sorry. Uh, a few thoughts about this game. I think this game is quite good. It's quite fun. As I said earlier, I'm a little bit of game jumper. I play, and then I feel like no, I don't feel it that fun to play this game, and go over and play another game. I got several games I jump between, and sometimes I even try a new game and so on, and go back. And so that's this game I haven't been putting that much effort in. So that's also seen by on my level. So, but I must say I like the environment. I like the graphics. It's quite okay. It's okay. Um, I like the concept. Well, the concept is fishing. That's not a whoa, what a new concept from Russia, fishing. But I like a little bit odd with the radiation and so on. But what is it I don't like? Well, first of all, I don't like it. I will change the bait before I go on. Bloodworms. Now I will try the cheese cube, and now I have tried bread as well. But there are some things I don't like, or I don't like that much. First of all, now it has been out for quite some time. I don't know when it released, but I had a break for almost a year, I think, or what close to it at least. And still, so much not translated, and that makes things really, well, it sucks, to be honest. Like this, you got settings, you got everything translated beside two things in the bottom. Why don't translate all? I don't know there, but this is not uncommon. Oh, look how that float goes. How can it? No, now it didn't do that earlier. Sorry. I will recast it. Oh, like that. But what else? Well, some of the sounds, especially at night, I don't like. And now I have only been at this place and the starter zone, so I don't know if it's going to be the same. But the sounds are the same on each place, especially at night, and I don't like that too much. A little bit of variation, and so. But there are other things that I don't like that much with this game, but most of it I think is quite okay. It's fun to play, and this also it has still some strange bugs. You see, now I have recorded at the same place now for, well, at least 11 times. It has never drifted before. Now it's starting to drift. And that was what I said earlier as well. You see, now it's, I guess, bottom, yeah, 1 meter. at the same place where it just were 80 centimeters. So it's like the bottom shifts and so on, and that is not only on this location. I have been at some other location as well, and I'm using T. I have recast. I recast to the same spot, and I see it lands in the same spot, but the depth may keep changing. This is my third cast with cheese, but hey, I don't going to bother with that. This it's the same as bread. I don't going to bother with one more time with cheese cubes. I will go for dough. Dough. So first cast with dough, and you see now it doesn't drift. Is it because the dough is heavier? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, because now it stands still. Now it's not drifting. I guess the cheese may be, the dough may be heavier or something. Maybe something like that. Uh, I know if roach like dough, well, roach like almost everything, so I should be able to get the roach if there are any roaches in this area. Let's see, just for the fun of it, when I hit the bottom now, it's over. It's, oh, it's what? So now it's above the bottom, 91 centimeters. But I know there are plenty of other fish that I haven't got there. It would be nice to get another tench. Uh, well, to be honest, I don't. I'm going to quit with those. What I said. I just going to change now and then and see what happens. Because if I'm going to do 5 casts with each bait I have, and I must wait several minutes. Well, if it haven't bite for 3 minutes or so, then I just change. So much for that statistic side on me. It held for, well, it held for 20 minutes or so. I think I started it doing this, well, let's say 25 minutes. I think I have been broadcasting for 3 minutes. But I wonder if I would like to try something that I know tench likes, but because I want to see if I can get. Oh, and let's see, they are like bloodworms, as I said earlier, but they also, I haven't got any crawfish. But I like the bunch worms. So, but I also like other worms, and but they like worms. So let's go for the bunch of worms. not much action in this river. And I'm going for 300 in the game money, because at 300 I can buy something. Let's see what it could be. Let's see what it is. Now my cat starts again. A burbot. What the heck? I can't be in this place. This I only getting those small burbots. So much for the tench. And I take a new snoops. Well, where was I? Was going to buy me a new rod when I get to 300. Don't know. This. Something is coming on and taking a nibble. I guess it is another small burbot. I'm pretty sure it is. And here you see, what a small. Wonder if I should try another place. But be honest, I don't think it's going to matter. Maybe I throw it out on that side and see what's happened. I will go down to the bottom. Oh, there we hit the bottom. So 157. Let's stay a little bit above the bottom. But it's good to know that I can get quite okay bit rate on this river. Even though the burbots is small, it's much better bite rate, for God's sake, than in the pond at daytime. So that could be good to know if you are getting any side quests and so on. But something. Let's see. Oh, this is something small. Really small. Can't be a burbot, because if it's a burbot, it's the smallest one I ever see. It was. This must be my all-time low on burbot. Oh my god. I need to change. What could they else? Worm. If I only take worm, I know they like worm as well. The tench, maybe I can get at least something else. Hitting the bottom, I go up a bit. So maybe I can get anything else than burbot. I know there are catfish here. I've seen people talking about catfish in this area, but if it is like in other games, I guess they are night fish mostly. something on the berm? Something small, but hopefully it's not a bird, but no, it's something else. A large roach. Yeah, it wasn't that large in my opinion, but at least it was something else. Maybe I can keep that and take the fish offals craft of this. And you see, same spot. Now I'm now the bottom has changed. Yeah, as I said, I'm going to buy a new rod. And that I said for several minutes ago. I'm going to get myself. Oh, I can see here. Sorry, and oh, that was not just on the slope. So let's go out. Sometimes I have an echo. So let's go down. Oh, too much. But it only goes to 120 centimeters. So, but at least I get some hints about how the bottom is. Take it up a little more. So, yeah, now we start to drift. I'm going to buy bottom fishing rod. I hope it will be okay with 300, but I guess I'm going to need to get more. I guess there are some other things I'm going to need with rod, but I will try to some bottom fishing. Haven't tried that, so I will. But I need at least 50 golds more. Let's go. I go too far now, and I changed location. That was too. So let's see if I can sell those. That wasn't. But I had some more fishes here, not big ones, but I will go to the bench, but I will go further up. Sorry. Here is the spot where plenty stay and fish, and also over here. I guess this is where in the contest almost everyone stands. So and well, you know, I saw it on the other field, but I will go over to this place and see what I can get over here, and I will continue using worm. Oh no, at least. And I will see how deep it is. Here's the bottom. So something on the berm here. Oh, something not that small. Oh, this is something nice. Oh, it's a tench. You see, here it comes a real tench, not the 400 grams. Look at this. 6 kilogram. Yeah, that was my personal record. Look at it. I didn't get to see it. That was a little bit sad. I would like to see that one. Oh, takes a bite again directly. Here we go again. And look at it. Here we go. Another. No, that was a carp. Oh, mirror carp. My first mirror carp. Why don't I see the fishes anymore? Well, never mind. Are they too big? That was 2 new record fishes just going to this place. And for your information, I'm up in this area, close to this little stream. You can almost see it if you turn around. Yeah, it's up on the left side there. So, oh, here we go again. This is a smaller tench, I guess, but not that small. No, it was a large carp. Yes, at 2 kilograms, then you can see the fish. But when you couldn't see them, the other fishes there. Oh, nice biting here. Oh, here we go. This is a tench. And you should not have a rod that can't handle a little bit of. It's a trophy. Almost 6 kilograms, and you see this one you don't see. So this is good to know. This I spent way too much time on the river. Here we go. I guess this is some carp or something. No, large golden creation. That one had not been enough to be in the competition because it need to be over 400. Just updated my stream information there a little bit, so people know that after at least 43 minutes some other some action is happening, because the other was quite bad, I must say. Sorry for spending too much time there, but I needed to try a new location in this area, and soon I need to use medication and red pills, but I will let it go down. Oh, here we go, and something bites again. Oh, this is something big again. Guess it's a tench again. I hope I pronounce it correctly. No, the tank is overfilled. It's a large carp. 4.5 kilogram. I need to stuff things over to tank 2. Now tank 2 is full. Oh, honey, I have bought myself a new fish net. If you don't were looking at my other streams, I bought 20 kilograms, and I also had bought a 10 kilograms, so I replaced the 5 and 8, but it seems like I'm going to need yet another 20 later on, but I will not buy that now, or maybe I now I need to rethink things, because if no, I will go with my plan and try to get my bottom fishing and see how that is, and maybe could burbot. But you see, here I get a burbot that is almost 2 kilograms, not like 400 kilograms. Oh, sorry, 400 kilograms. And the small one with 400 kilograms, not the 400 grams ones on the river side. But this is the first burbot I've got in the daytime in the pond. So but lots of more action here with the worms, and it's quite fun that the carp takes the worms. I wonder how they are on the bait that they really prefer. So here we go. Guess this may be a carp or something. A trophy creation. Not that bad. And that was good, because the creation, and now I'm 27 kilograms. I need more creations for that quest, and I need the shoves and a grass bike, but that is something I can have running all the time here when here, so that's this one is timed, so but I will hopefully get those later. At night. Small creation, golden creation even. recast it. The problem is I can't take that much more, and I can't get more over, and that tank is full, so I guess I need to continue farming. But now I found a new spot for some actions, but I will also try other spots. I guess this, I think this is called the upper pond. So if you're going for try this, at the upper, no, it's middle pond. The upper pond is on the other side. Yeah, I tried the upper pond earlier, but that wasn't. I was so little time there, so I think I will recast it. I would try to throw it as far as I can to see. Maybe I will go even a little bit deeper then. So we hit the bottom. Oh, it's really deep. Oh, there it go. Go up a little bit. Just to see what I can get there, if I can get anything. But it seems like the biting was stopped now. I don't know why. I wonder if I change the bait and take the boils and throw out there to see if I can get any big carps. Yeah, something is biting. Come on, take it. Oh, there we go. This must be a nice carp, because I don't think any other species and fish the carp species are taking the boil. I don't know, but a large carp, or 3.5 kilogram. See much. Oh, I think I only can get one more fish, and the fish tank will be over full. So I don't know if I be able to get this one. I hope it's a small one. around 1 kilogram. Oh, I could take it, but I need to go back now and sell off. Well, let's see. The tank is overfilled. Yeah. I get 16 for the carbs. I get 11 for the trophy tench. Burbot, not that much to for that trophy. And oh, look, I got 300 now. But I guess I first of all I need to do like this. Oh, this is. I think I would put those to auction and see what else I can. I had plenty of. So feeder rods, 300. And of course I can't buy that. Why couldn't I buy that? I got to. I need to wrap up, of course. But that doesn't matter. Yeah, it does matter, of course. But then I can buy another of those fish tanks, so I can have 220 kilograms. I don't know why he's going now. Where are you going? Yeah, but while walking I can show a spot here that is good. If you want some bait, go around here. Hopefully I will find it now. No. Here, if you're a crafter, you can find pumping. But this can also be a log with last time I were got the flashlight on. Last time I were at that spot it was a log, and I got plenty of beetles, if I remember correctly. And here also something. But I am not, yeah, more pumpkins, but I'm not crafty IP. I don't know what that even means. As I said, several things are not translated still. So that's, I will round up this now. I will, first of all, I will go in here to inventory and where did my here the fish net. Now I got at least 40 kilograms that I can play around with. Well, I will thank you for watching, and I will tell you to put a like and a share, and you know the drill. If you want to, if you don't want to, too bad. I wish you a pleasant day, evening, night, whenever you watch this. Thank you for watching, and bye bye bye.